हमने देखा, हमने पाया, शिव भोला भगवान।
कितना मीठा, कितना प्यारा, शिव भोला भगवान।
सिकिलते मीठे मीठे बच्चे वाह।
शिव भोला भगवान।
रोज चेक करो, दिन समाप्त होते अपने सहयोगी कर्मचारियों को चेक करो। अगर कोई भी कर्मेंद्रियों से व कर्मचारी से बार बार गलती होती रहती है, तो गलत कार्य करते करते संस्कार पक्के हो जाते, फिर चेंज करने में समय भी लगता है और मेहनत भी लगती है। उसी समय चेक किया और चेंज करने की शक्ति दी, तो सदा के लिए ठीक हो जाए। सिर्फ बार बार चेक करते रहो, ये रंग है, ये रंग है, ये ठीक नहीं है, और उसको चेंज करने की युक्ति व नॉलेज की शक्ति नहीं दी, तो सिर्फ बार बार चेक करने से भी परिवर्तन नहीं होता। इसलिए पहले हर कर्म इंद्रियों को नॉलेज की शक्ति से चेंज करो। सिर्फ रंग है नहीं सोचो, लेकिन राइट क्या है और राइट पर चलने की विधि स्पष्ट। अगर सिर्फ किसी को कहते रहेंगे तो कहने से परिवर्तन नहीं होगा, लेकिन कहने के साथ साथ विधि स्पष्ट करो तो सिद्धि हो। बाप दादा का याद प्यार स्वीकारो।
Om Shanti. Avyak signals. In order to pass in the final test, increase the power to discern. As you progress further, many tests will come, and in order to pass those tests, you need the power to discern. If you're unable to discern what type of obstacle it is, in which form Maya has come, and why that obstacle has come in front of you, you will fail in those tests. When you have good discernment, you will be able to pass. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 31. So today is the last day of month of May, and today we will be doing from one to another. So we'll start our new series as well. So we will introduce. So first, let's conclusion and experiences of zeal and enthusiasm, the flying stage. And please be with us. Today we will let you know what we are doing from tomorrow, as our month of June is starting, and we have beautiful topic for month of June. So let's start with conclusion. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Is everyone okay? Yes, you all are fine? A big Vikti Parivar. Today we have family from Brazil. So they are part of us today in the room. So from Madhuban, Avyakti signals are about increasing or to have accurate power to discern. Because power to discern is a big faculty. All the time, before we decide something, we discern, is this right or not? Should I do it or not? Is it the right time? So many thoughts could come. So every day there will be different point, and we will reflect on that point. We will practice and see that our power to discern is accurate. Right? Even we know after deciding that it's drama and Baba will help us, but still Baba looks at us and he wants us to use knowledge, use dharana, have good yoga so that my power to discern could increase. Because Baba also is teacher. No? As a teacher, he always looks at us as students. And students have to study, have to practice, have to pass the exams. So I think that it will be very useful for us every morning. Just revise the point from, we call it Patra Push, Avyakt signals which come from Madhuban. But also, we always think about the change. We also think about what is next, right? What I have to do. I got few calls from some of the sisters and other, that how during the month of enthusiasm, what benefits they had. And they found that because there was the thought that I need to have enthusiasm, they found that whenever like their sometimes energy level is not that high, then they thought about the point which was shared for practice, and they found that their enthusiasm definitely increased. One sister from Asia, she called me and she said that whole month, even if she thought she's always enthusiastic, but using the point and practice helped her to understand that sometimes there is excitement, but not really true zeal and enthusiasm. and how when there is enthusiasm, there is such a beautiful way of creativity. And then we have to celebrate now. Confluence age is the time where we have to be in this zeal. Enthusiasm is festivity in a way. Even word we use, celebrate meeting with Baba. One is just to meet Baba, other is I celebrate. That soul is meeting God, child is meeting Father, student is meeting teacher, and also Sadguru Baba. So it's like internally there is joy, there is celebration. And we know that confluence age is a very short age. But now, towards the end of confluence age, we can't only keep saying I have to transform, but emerge. What I emerge, that we will think about for this month. I have to emerge my divine golden aged sanskars, nature, relationships, all our habits. So for this month, we will be look into that. But I must say that the experiences which were sent to us about enthusiasm were really very great. A lot of new ideas and new experiences. Because every month we receive a lot of experiences, and towards the end we come to conclusion that it was very beneficial. So that's what I could say for concluding the topic of zeal enthusiasm. Om Shanti.
सत्युग आत्म में अपना स्वरूप देखो। कितना श्रेष्ठ सुख स्वरूप है। कितना सर्व प्राप्ति स्वरूप है। प्रकृति कितनी सुंदर।
Every day, Baba's Murli shapes and forms our golden aged sanskars. Heaven is first created inside of us, then reflected in the world around us. In this month of June, let us draw Baba's wisdom from the Murli to consciously shape our golden aged sanskars for the golden world. Creating heaven inside ourselves. आओ स्वर्ग बनाए अपने अंदर। Avyakti Parivar invites you to take the fragrance of Golden Age with Mohini Didi. We invite you to sit in the Avyakti Viman and fly to the greatest memorial, the land that echoes the imperishable land of God's incarnation, Madhuban, the model of paradise.
स्वर्ग बनाए मिलकर
देख रही हो अपना स्वरूप
स्वर्ग बनाए मिलकर
Om Shanti. So that's our new beautiful topic for month of June. Creating heaven inside ourselves. आओ स्वर्ग बनाए अपने अंदर. So in this month of June, there are many exciting things which we will do together, especially traveling to our home, sweet home, Madhuban. Right? So we'll take you every day to Madhuban. So also we have beautiful topics for each day, homework for each day. So let's start with Didi. So first we will hear from Didi about the new topic, and then I would like to invite our host who will be coming and explaining us for our new series. So now let's listen from Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Baba says that those who belong to the original deity religion, when they will listen to the knowledge, get Baba's message, they will feel some very, very deep awakening within the self. And that awakening will be very connected with divine being, divinity. I know that when I came to Baba and Baba gave drishti, it's not very common to share drishti. In path of bhakti, we will always bow, close eyes. You never looked up, right? Can't look up to Guru even. But when Baba comes, because I have to take drishti, I have to have my head up. So Baba always says that as devotees, you used to bow, but now you are the masters. You have the right. So as masters, we look at one who is Supreme Master. It's a very, very beautiful experience within the self where I will instill an image of my own self in a divine form. I always saw a little goddess sitting and smiling at me. And then I also smiled to her. I think each one of you definitely would have some experiences that when you came to Baba, you were able to see your original form, a divine form, very pure, very beautiful. And then from there, to nurture that goddess, that's what happens through studies, through good company, pure diet, whatever we adopt as our principles and inculcate divine virtues, is nurturing that divine being, that God or goddess, whichever form you see. And that nurturing actually also then create our attitude, our drishti, our interaction with others, which we call as divine manners. We use divine virtues. Before we didn't know, we knew about virtues. Then we came to know godly virtues, and now we know divine virtues. So is Baba's drishti awakened, not only our eternal form, but original form also. So what our aim is to consciously practice, to look at it, to nurture, to create. If you haven't seen that, you can do that. You know, in Path of Bhakti, when they have to instill an idol of any god or goddess, for many days they do invocation of life in that idol. I happened to go to one, I was invited, it was a big temple of Hanuman. So they invited about 30 priests, and for 3 days they had to day and night worship that idol. And they call it invocation of life, because it's just a stone or a marble or any metal. But then by invoking, they said, I'm bringing the life in that idol. So when they worship, then idol will respond, will communicate, because you have invoked the life in that. I could just give an example that Brahma Baba's picture is not just a picture. As many times, as many thoughts we have of remembering Shiv Baba in Brahma Baba, or even about Brahma Baba, it has life. I know I have one, and I never change that picture in my room. It's almost 45 years. When I came to New York, I brought that picture. I keep changing frame of it. I keep changing, making it little refined, but same picture, because I have created that relationship. It's an invocation which I have done. So we do that invocation, but Baba does invocation in each child of that divinity in every one of us. So we will reflect, we will talk, we will practice during day, and definitely for this whole month, there will be some very, very beautiful sanskars emerging. You would not know what you have within you. We only think of Maya and so, but what about that all divinity which we have within ourselves? So it will be very, very beautiful. We will keep in touch with that inner divine self and experiment and create golden age within. Om Shanti. Yeah, there is always, we are still at confluence age. Or so our beloved sister Chandru, she flew to Baba's lap this morning, I think around 2 o'clock. noon time, and very, very peacefully and gently the soul left. So in the end, we will have few minutes of silence, but also if anything further we come to know, we will let you know. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So as we heard from Didi that our dear Chandra Didi went to Baba, slept. She left her mortal body and now she's with Baba. So what we will be doing is after we finish with homework and everything, 15 minutes we'll be together with Didi. We'll do meditation. And then again, half an hour after Vyakti Parivar finish, we'll continue the meditation until 9 o'clock. So whoever has time, please stay back until 9. We'll continue the meditation. And as Didi shared, that we'll let you know the further, whatever, when is the funeral and etc. We'll keep you informed. So now, as I said before also, that in month of June, we will take you into Vyakti Viman to our sweet home Madhuban. And the thought behind this is because there are so many Baba's children who haven't even been to centers actually. They haven't seen the centers. And about Madhuban, of course, there is a dream for them to go there. But before it becomes in Sakar, we want to take you through a Vyakti Parivar every day to Madhuban. So that will be the highlighted point also. And not only that, but as Didi also shared, our topic, creating heaven inside ourselves. So before we see the heaven outside, we'll be creating heaven inside. And when we see it inside, whatever we will see outside, that will feel like heaven as well, right? So for this month of June, we have 4 angels who will be hosting the series. And our sequence will be that, of course, Hindi series is there with the same topic as Aao Swarg Banaye Apne Andar. And there will be very special meditation. So our host will tell you in detail before even series starts. And then Didi will be also sharing, and then one of the hosts will be with us to explain us with that topic and giving us homework every day. And after that, we have 2 angels who will come with that 2 Vyakti Viman, and we have to sit in that, and we will fly every day to Madhuban. Right? So isn't it exciting? So whole team has put together a lot of effort. So I'm sure you all will have a lot of experiences being in Madhuban, just sitting at your home through Zoom, through a Vyakti Parivar. So now I would like to invite one of our host angel. She's Sister Judy. She's from Halifax, and I'm very pleased to introduce and welcome her to a Vyakti Parivar. So please, angel, Sister Judy, welcome.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Is the microphone okay? It's all okay? Yes, good. Hello. Oh, look at all these faces. So beautiful, Vyakti Parivar, to see everybody. Thank you, Mohini Didi, for the invitation. And thank you always, Bhumi Ben, for this masterful event. It's quite remarkable what you create in Vyakti Parivar. And I've enjoyed it for the last 2.5 years. And I know I've seen many of you in many different programs. One of the things that I think as Brahmins, we've all been feeling in the last 2 years of COVID is that pull to our future. You know, it seems more and more close. And the golden age has been calling. I know it's been calling me. And our seniors are always giving us a glimpse, a feeling of a golden age state. And I just wanted to bring a few words that Daddy had said, Daddy Janki, which I loved very much. And they feel right at this time. She said, for the sake of the world out there, we have to start investing our consciousness into the future, to be pulling ourselves into the future. This is a very important, real way of giving myself this intoxication, to be aware that I am master creator of the golden age. We should live each day in the consciousness that now I am creating the future, and I am creating the golden age in this moment. Be so absorbed in Baba's love, so actively involved in creating the new world, that you are naturally, not forcefully, detached from this old world. So are you feeling it also? Yes. Yes, it's time, isn't it, that we begin to see the trees on the shore, on the other shore. So Mohini Didi had the inspiration that this month would be about creating heaven inside ourselves. And I know for the past couple of years, a lot of us have been experimenting through exquisite exchanges with our future life by emerging those memories of our golden age at time, because those memories are now rising close to the surface. And so this month, we will be doing a couple of things. Many of you might know that the Golden Drops is a global initiative that we are now doing, the whole Brahmin family around the world, for the public. So we will be talking about consciously creating a beautiful world for our friends and family and public. But here, inside Avyakti Parivar and inside our Brahmin family, we will be making the preparation inside ourselves, which will then support all of our friends and family to also be getting glimpses, feelings, optimism, hope for a beautiful world. So this month in Avyakti Parivar, really beautiful programming for you has been planned. And what we're going to do is we're going to begin every day at 7:15 New York time with a 15-minute meditation. And these will be inspirations from our seniors, Daddy's words, or meditation commentaries themselves that take us into the experience of the golden age. So just allow yourselves to go into it, to experience it, and just allow the memories to emerge of this golden age at time, which is so close now. So we start at 7:15 with that. You've noticed how many of you have been listening to the Murli experiments this month of May. They're just amazing, aren't they? And seeing so many of our seniors drawing the essence from the Murli, something essential that is golden age. Sometimes it's the words Baba has said, but very often I have found it's just the feeling. They catch the feeling of the golden age in the Murli. So this month, what Didi is going to do is she is going to take the day's Murli, the same Murli that we're all reading every day, and she's going to catch what are the golden aged sanskars that this Murli is shaping inside of us. So we get our daily study of that Murli, every day's Murli. And then we get to hear Didi talk about, okay, what is it? What is the golden aged aspect of self, golden aged sanskar that this Murli, that Baba is shaping in us through this Murli? And that's the part I'm really looking forward to. And then after that, we will have Sister Wadi, Brother Ken, Sister Meredith, and a little bit myself, having conversation with Mohini Didi or asking questions. So if you have questions, send them, because it's really nice that all of us can be hearing these questions answered by Mohini Didi. And then we are abolishing homework. There will no longer be homework, but there will be a golden practice every day. So every day you will get a golden practice. I see someone going, okay, but there's just a change of name, but it's a practice. So we will have a golden practice for every day. And there's a little team that are churning the day's Murlis and themselves trying to extract what's golden aged. So when Mohini Didi speaks to us, she will be bridging confluence age to golden age. But the practice for the day, the golden practice, will be practicing a golden aged sanskara all day. And then the next day, Mohini Didi will talk about her experience of that golden aged sanskara. And then she will prepare us for the next day's Murli. So for me, it feels like we'll be integrating many threads in our Brahmin life, because the morning Murli, of course, for all of us is our food. And then to be drawing from that food, the golden nectar for our golden aged sanskars will be very precious. So how does that sound for the month of June? Sound good? I see happy faces. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? We are going to learn so much. And I think we're going to transform so much in this month. So I think Bhumi has for us the practice for tomorrow. And Bhumi has an architect's brain. She's able to figure last day, forward day. Let's just say this is for tomorrow's Murli. So you will read it tomorrow and discover this. So the theme for tomorrow, which you get tonight, is what Mohini Didi just spoke to. Baba's drishti awakens the kingdom inside of me, within me. So feeling how Baba's drishti is awakening things in you, that's our theme for tomorrow. And you can dream about that tonight. And then the practice for tomorrow is, today I practice the golden aged sanskaras of natural giving and natural ruling. So Baba will refer to this in tomorrow's Murli, and we will just practice it all day. Natural giving and natural ruling by happily expressing the wisdom and benevolence of my inner kingdom. So I'll say it one more time. Baba's drishti awakens the kingdom within me. And tomorrow, you will practice the golden aged sanskaras of natural giving and natural ruling by happily expressing the wisdom and benevolence of your inner kingdom. The king and the kingdom are inside of you. So you'll be bringing it out in practice tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you then, and enjoy your day of practice. And thank you, Bhumi Ben. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you so much, Sister Judy. That was wonderful explanation. And of course, it's bringing more excitement, right? And it's very, of course, we don't have homework, but golden practice, right? So thank you so much for introducing us with the new series and golden practice. And I'm sure everyone remembers now, right? What is our practice for tomorrow? And of course, we will send in email all the details with all YouTube links, and as usual every day. And I don't want to forget that in month of May, the team who worked behind the series of Zeal and Enthusiasm, of course, we didn't have one host, but actually many of us were together. So that's why we didn't bring one person here, but it's for everyone. Thank you so much, whole team. It was wonderful series. All the translators, everyone. There's so many. And few of them, you saw them. They shared their experience. And as I shared yesterday also, there are so many actually. We just even finished maybe 20%. There are so many who has to come and share their experience. So that we will continue at some other time. But for month of June, we have this golden practice, creating heaven inside ourselves. So, of course, Amrit Vela also we will have every day, and with the special meditation, as Sister Judy also mentioned, in the evening, and also we will repeat that meditation also in at Amrit Vela as well. And of course, our regular schedule will be there with the Hindi series, and every day, like Tuesday, we have Murli revision, and then children class, Murli class on Wednesday, Saturday classes, everything will be there. And this is the series. And we don't forget that month of June is Mama's month. And of course, we will be remembering our Mama and her teachings as well. So now, as I announced before also, that for our dear Chandru Didi ji, she is with Baba, she is looking at us, and of course, we will be in Baba's remembrance. So first few minutes we'll spend in silence, and then we will have one song, and Didi will be giving drishti to everyone. So please, if possible, turn on your videos, and we'll spend this few minutes very powerful, and we'll send our good wishes and our yad pyar to our Chandru Didi as well. And she is in Baba's lap. So thank you very much. And we look forward for tomorrow, starting the day 1 of June. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So this is our dear Chandra Didi. Very beautiful smile. And even when she left body, she was very peaceful. As you are seeing the photo now, that's how she is right now as well. So amazing soul, and very near to Baba. Many, many years Indian. So we'll let you know the details further when we know. So now we will say goodbye to Didi. And then after saying goodbye, we will continue Yoga Bhakti until 9 p.m. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night. Good night.